Game Power Bricks back with another Lego Megazord review. Today I will be reviewing Borukku-ken-Oh, which is another one of my Sentai mecha. This is the core mecha of the line. There is a total of 6 mecha, so there's a lot to burn through. So for now, I'm going to procrastinate through these. I'm not going to drop them daily. Probably every other day, maybe week. But definitely they are in the process. And let's jump into it. So for starters, I have an incredibly special thing to show you, which is the box art. Now this box art is probably my best works ever. So here it goes. Here it is. I've mastered some Photoshop while I'm working on it. And here's the box. It says Borukku-ken-Oh DX. It says Gorilla, Rhino, Aardvark, Eagle, Tiger, PB Customs, HS10 Plus. I'm come to the side. I put that upside down by accident on both sides. It was really late at night. It was I think 3 in the morning. I just couldn't go to sleep and I pulled an all-nighter working on this. Come to the back. It says combine all 5 to make one mecha. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can't really see too well, and just coming a little closer. Here's the big guy himself, along with the 5. Coming to the top, it's the same image. To me, it looks kind of like a bootleg. It really does. But I mean, like, the quality's not bootleg, but it's like the packaging does. But it's still something, you know. Come to the side, same thing. I forgot what it said. And then the bottom. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop this on. Now opening the box here, introduced into a big set of paper. And then once you do that, all the figures lie inside dipped in plastic wrap. So that's all of them, and we can set that to the side. Let's pop these guys open. Out of the box, this set is outstanding. We have the Borukku animals, and Borukku means block in Japanese. So we have Borukku Gorilla, Borukku Rhino, Borukku Aardvark, Borukku Hawk, and Borukku Tiger. So block, Gorilla, Rhino, Aardvark, fucking Tiger. Get it? So this is the core 5 team, and they look awesome. So let's hop into this. For starters, Gorilla has this awesome look, which is quite fun, but it's also intriguing. Due to his giant bulkiness, he is the biggest out of the set. He's just a really nice figure, and I do like the aesthetic build of him and how all the beasts and the animals are based off of blocks. Articulation wise, you can get a full 360, but due to his giant legs, you can't do that. And they can move up and down, and they can rotate, but really for transformation. His head is on a ball joint, so you could get a lot more articulation with that. Same here, that one, and his wrists are articulated. You can also do some positions with him, like making him look like he's beating his chest by simply just, you know, articulating that. You can do stuff like that, or open his arms, do things like that to give him more of an ape look. But yeah, that's it for that. Next is Rhino, and Rhino is the weakest side of the entire set. I will say that, but that doesn't mean that he is a weak animal. He's a giant block. He's pretty heavy though. He has quite the weight class. Articulation is just simply moving his feet up and down. That's all you're gonna get out of him. And his head can move up and down along with his feet. Just move like that. They're all on ball joint, so really you can't get too much out of this guy. So yeah, that's pretty much it for him. Let's move on to the Alright, the newbie of his kind, the Aardvark. He is amongst the first Aardvark Zord ever created. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But here he is. Green is the color I chose for him. I was actually going to make him an elephant, but I decided there's too many green elephants and blue ones, so I didn't do it, but I did do a blue elephant, which is not for this review. It's for one amongst one of the other Zords that I do, so check that out when that is soon uploaded. But articulation-wise, his head does move up and down along with his snout. It is well articulated on double hinges. His tail can also move around. You can, like, flex it around and stuff. So there's that. His feet can also move up and down like that. It can move them back and stuff. But there really isn't too much about these guys. They pretty much serve their purpose as the animal and the Zord component. So yeah, that's just about Eagle is next. And Eagle is piloted by the Yellow Ranger. For starters, this is not my favorite one. I don't like Eagle too much either. It's more articulated, but I still it's something about it that doesn't pique my interest. I'm interested in having it, of course, but it's just like, if I were to choose, it'd be between red and pink and green. But articulation wise, you do have her head on a ratchet, and it can go, whoa. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh yeah, so sorry about that, but her head can go a full, I just slipped it up so that doesn't happen again. It can go full 360 on a ratchet. Pretty strong joint. That's kind of why that broke. Its arms are on soft ratchet joints. I mean, its wings. So you can articulate those. And the feet are on little hinges, along with the tail being on a double hinge. You can pull that off if you want, but that's his weapon. And it has a weapon, but I don't intend to really show it because it looks kind of odd, but you just gotta twist the head around, and it's like lasers. Yeah. You tell me what that looks like. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the bird. Just getting a little look at it. There really isn't too much to cover for this one. I'm spending too much time on it because it doesn't even do. Last but not least is the tiger, which is my favorite because she's a little cute tiger, and you can't go wrong. So articulation wise, you just get the little legs to move, and the tail is on this ball joint, which is nice, and the head can move up and down. And yeah, there really isn't too much to really cover for them. They serve their purpose as a Borukku animal. And yeah, let's working our way backwards. So we're gonna go from pink to red. So for transformation, to get them ready, you just flip up all the legs and put the tail in like this hoop shape, like that. And this is the component you're gonna be. Next is yellows, and what you're gonna simply do is just fold up the talons. Yeah, fold up the talons and the wings and unplug that. And there is where yellow is supposed to be left in. Alrighty, next up is green. In green, you're just going to pull off the head and tail, close up the back legs and fold them up. Along with these, fold them up. And open these, bring these all the way down, and that is what you're left with. These three pieces. Azul is next. So simply, you just bring these legs and close them in like so, creating this weird shape. Like, make sure they like that. Fold the head down. I don't know what I just said, but make like this, I don't know, shape here, like that. And they will form the bottom feet / legs. Next is gorilla, and with gorilla, you're simply just going to get the legs and bring them around. Swing them all the way around. Straighten out the arms. And there is your torso. Now to connect these two, all you have to do is just simply sandwich them on top of each other, like so. And then we can bring in yellow to repeat the process. Sandwich her on top. That was completely off. Shall we retry yellow step? sandwich her on top, like so, and then fold the tail down. And it should fit accordingly, like that. Next, we bring in pink, and pink fits onto yellow quite simply. And there's that. And last but not least, we can bring in red to slam on top, like so. And this piece on eagle will form the head. And there you go. The head is on. When all merged up, Borukku-ken-Oh looks really, really nice. He's very blocky. The design was based off of an Aztec, Inca type thing. But this is what you're going to get out of him without his weapons. He looks kind of plain, but still he is a nice mecha, and he does serve his purpose as a sword. Indeed he does. So, what he can do is wield 2 weapons. So what we're going to do is give them to him. We get the aardvark head, and simply just plug it on in like that. So, making a shield, and get the tail, plug it in. Oh. You plug that in, and there is your sword. And there he is, all completed. And I will be having a turntable soon, so my reviews are just amping up, guys. So, I'm excited for that. I should have waited, but then again, I couldn't hold my horses. So, yeah. Here he is. He's all done. There is your Borukku-ken-Oh. All completed. Tell me what you guys think. And this is Power Bricks, signing off.